thank you for being here. You told me that you have an important message to the world about the 21st of December 2012. So, first we want to know, who are you and what is your connection with crop circles and the Maya calendar?
I've done research on Maya calendars since 2006, and this is really very interesting because I found out that there is really a lot of missing in this research, and quite some misinterpretations. And most important of all, I think, is that in connection with the present day starting of a new age, is that nowadays we are still going through a process of creating a new age, and this is a kind of divine process that takes a certain time span. And yeah, this is also why you cannot reduce this event to simply one day.
Okay.
This is a huge simplification. It's not allowed.
It's too small. Yeah, you're a specialist, not only on crop circles but on the Mayan calendar too, we told already. But when 21st of December was not the exact date, or the correct date, what will be the correct date?
Well, yeah, you cannot actually talk about the correct date. It was an important date, but it was not the most important date, so certainly not, it's correct. The most important date will be March 1, the 1st of March 2013. And the erection of new world tree, of the new age, will be completed on the 8th of March, so that will last 1 week.
So the new era will start at the 1st of March through 8th of March. This will be the erection time of the new world tree, as you call it.
Well, actually it's not 100% true, because it already started on the 2nd of June
last year,
2012, yeah.
Okay.
And it will last exactly 40 weeks.
Okay, because when you take the 8th of March and the 1st of March, the 7 days within that,
yeah,
you could see that as the 7 days of creation.
Yeah, correct. These are the 7 days of creation on the level of manifestation on Earth, but on the level of the cosmos, it started earlier. And this is also what you see in the Mayan calendar. If you're really understanding about it, then you start to understand that in all these inscriptions, you find out that this doesn't last just 1 day. No, there are a lot of dates that you find there that are all connected to this erection of a new world tree, and this is also the same thing.
And these last 2 days, the 1st of March 2013 and the 8th of March 2013, are the last dates they call in the
yeah. No, they don't call these dates in the you don't find this in the ancient. This really you have to know in a way by deep research and all kinds of things you have to include. There's really quite complicated process actually.
The sort of formula.
No, it's not really formula. You have to also look at the cosmos, all kinds of things you have to include. Other calendars, well, a lot. I explained something later about that. And then, if you include all these things, then you then I came to the conclusion that
these 2 dates are important.
These are important on the manifestation level, yeah.
So if you have a ground overview, a helicopter view,
yeah,
and with that view you can come to that conclusion.
Yeah, that's exactly. Correct. And you cannot find it in the ancients because it's simply yeah, it's another age. It's a new age, another age. It's different from the past.
But you got some clues somewhere,
yeah.
And you will elaborate later on that subject.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're talking to me about a new age of existence. What do you mean by that?
There is a very big very huge difference between direction of a new world tree at this moment and in the past. In the past it was like, okay, a new age started and it took a certain time, for example 180 days, and then okay, it was born, so to say. That means new God, a new deity was born, something like that. And then after some while, 5 years, 10 years, or you started to manifest and things started to change, etc. Slowly, you find out, okay, there's something new that started. And there was not really a big shift or something like that, it was just slowly. This is quite different now, because now we are going through, and we're going to make a real switch. Because in the past we went through a process of going deeper and deeper. In the underworld. That means that we went deeper and deeper. We went further in the states of separation from the divine. And then when we make the switch, we go towards unification. That's what's happening.
Okay, so you're saying till now we were walking from the light.
Yeah.
And starting from the 1st of March, a lot more people will walk to the light.
Yeah, and because it's like this, it's real like turnover, you know. It's really
it's really a switch.
It's a switch. It's a real switch
within these 8 days.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you were talking about aliens, angels, or the people, or whoever, who make these crop circles. Why do you think they're giving those messages through crop circles?
Well, I think that the reason is that crop circles are really down to earth. The messages are also down to earth. It's not like pipa pupa poo. No, it's really, they give messages about, for example, the Fukushima disaster, the oil spill disaster, all these kind of things. You can find them in the crop circles. So they are down to earth. But also is a lot of information about the cosmos, and some are related to calendars, and there's anyhow in each crop circle there is information about the relationship with the cosmos.
Okay, so the crop circles are made in the dirt in the earth.
Yeah.
So really grounded.
Yeah.
And they say
tell us to look up.
You have to look up. That's a nice connection, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Very nice connection. About the crop circles, you told us they refer to certain events. Can you give some examples of crop circles in the past and events already happened?
Yeah, I already mentioned a few, the BP oil spill,
Can you give an example of the BP oil spill? Because it's...
Okay, yeah, exactly. I have to take a look. 19th of July 2007, there was a crop circle found in the field, and that was it was very clear that was the BP logo, logo of British Petrol. And
they need to refuel.
Yeah. And it's interesting that this has 72 segments. And actually 2 times 72.
What is interesting about that?
Well, what's interesting about that, because there's always a connection between number of segments, number of circles, etc., and time. At least in most cases, this is the case. And
what do they refer to? Those 2 times 72 segments?
Well, in this case, they referred to 144 weeks.
2 times 72?
Yeah, 144 weeks. Because exactly 144 weeks after the BP logo appeared in the field, the oil spill disaster started. So,
okay, and that's not a coincidence? This is
No,
something
this is not a coincidence, because this is what you always find back in each crop circle. There's always time indication, or in another way a connection with the cosmos.
So you tell us here and now that there are more verifiable crop circles referring to certain events on Earth in our time.
Mostly, yeah. For example,
With a day or two exactly, precisely.
yeah.
Okay, that's very strange.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear more about that.